Good afternoon. I'm Bert Sauce, Emergency Operations for CenterPoint Energy. I'm here at the Greens Point Service Center and I'm standing in front of the Gas Operations Mobile Command Vehicle. Over the last several weeks, you've had the opportunity to see videos from our leadership team talking to you about our COVID-19 response. And I'm sure you're all aware of the news that our government has come out with a phased plan for us to come out of our current situation, which is very good news. But I wanted to come to you today with a story from my own personal career that I really feel as though will put where we're at with the COVID response into some perspective. So in addition to my work for CenterPoint Energy in emergency operations, I've also been a member of the National Guard for the last 26 years. Well, back in 2005, my National Guard career found me in the Louisiana Superdome during the events of Hurricane Katrina. So I was in the Louisiana Superdome for roughly a week. Did a couple of days after that at the New Orleans Convention Center, evacuating the individuals from there. I did a few days of search and rescue missions, and then I found myself running a FEMA base camp. One day we found out that the FEMA base camp needed to be closed, and we were given orders to return back to our military base, but we were unsure as to the reason why. Once we returned to the military base, we found out that there was another storm in the Gulf of Mexico, Hurricane Rita, and there was a very real threat that the storm could impact the city of New Orleans. So there was a possibility now that we could have to go through the events again of a major hurricane, just as we did for Hurricane Katrina. But one of the things that we realized was we had a number of lessons learned that we realized going through Katrina that if Hurricane Rita would have impacted the city of New Orleans, we were ready for it, and we would do those things again. So now let's take our current COVID situation. We are now in those phases where we're going to begin moving out of our COVID-19 response into a modified day-to-day life similar to what we had a few months ago. But there are still a number of lessons learned that we've picked up over the last couple of months that we have to remember and we have to be ready to apply should the virus come back. Unfortunately, there is no cure for the virus. There are going to still be individuals out in our community who will be infected with it. So all of those lessons that we've learned about how to respond, we need to have those ready in case we have to respond again. There are also a number of personal things that we'll have to continue. Hand hygiene, social distancing, wearing masks. Those lessons are things that we will have to continue for the next several months. So just because things are beginning to return to normal, we can't forget about those important lessons. Another unfortunate fact is that we're getting ready to move into hurricane season. So all of those lessons that you've learned about preparing your home, preparing your family, stockpiling critical supplies, those are things that we have to continue to do as hurricane season's now upon us. And we hope that you personally have picked up some good things going through all of this. Maybe you've picked up a new hobby, started eating better, exercising, and we know that you've spent more time with your family. All of those are key personal things that we want you to not only continue as we work our way out of this COVID response, but we want you to continue these on going forward for a very long time. So we wish everybody well. And we want everybody to continue to be prepared for the long haul. We still have a lot of work to do for our COVID-19 response. We still have to be ready for hurricane season, but we want everybody to be prepared so that way we can be always there.